So when you're painting skirts, I've had these all taped up so don't get paint on the carpet, but you keep your brush straight in there when you're doing the skirts, because then you don't get any paint in between the tape and the carpet, get on the carpet. Make sure you feather off the edges, because that'll be dry by the time you get to roll it. And when you're going up these frames, door frames and window frames, try not to get paint on the frame itself. We're going to undercoat the frames, but we don't want a ridge along the edge of the frame. Again, you're feathering off. We're doing around this wall fitting. Again, we've taken the frames off the wall fittings. So that wall fitting there, we've taken the frame off, let the plugs go, so we don't get paint on it. And these ridges that we got here, these lines up here, we try and get paint in those too. So we're cutting all this in, and we end up cutting it in twice and rolling twice. Okay, we've cut the ceilings in once. See, we've dropped it down about 50mm. We've cut around all the frames, around the switches, and we've done along the bottoms once. Now we have to do that twice, but what we're going to do is we're going to roll this wall. You got to check the wall, make sure that it's smooth as well with a bit of sandpaper. I'm using one of these trays. That's a heavy duty jobby. One thing you've got to make sure though is you wash out those grooves, because you don't want the next time you use it getting bits of paint through. I'm using a 230mm, which is a household type roller sleeve. That's actually a good roller sleeve, and you can get those in a little plastic container with a lid on that you can actually put in the between rolls after a bit of a wash and a spin, and keep it moist for the next roll. So 230mm, I use a 230 because generally you get a lot cheaper bargains on the 230s. The 270, which is a standard one that a painter would use, or a more heavy duty longer one, they're more expensive generally. And 230mm rollers, sleeves and that, you can get all over the place, different hardware stores, etc. I'm going to be using a short pole. This is a short pole, it's a short extendable pole. I use it for the walls, especially where you're getting into gaps and stuff. The longer one tends to get in the way. I use a short job. Okay, so we're ready to roll, rock and roll, ready to rock and roll. Point to note when you're rolling, if you look at your roller frame, you've got a shoulder, that's the shoulder on the left, and then you've got this edge here. Now generally that's the trailing edge. When you're rolling up a wall, you will trail, you'll go from right to left or left to right depending, but whatever way you go, make sure that that shoulder is leading, and when you're rolling along, that back edge is trailing, because that's the one that doesn't leave as much of a ridge. Generally I find that the shoulder leaves a bit of a ridge. Okay, so, and when you're rolling, if you're going from right to left, generally I would start my new roll just out from the edge of the last one, take it up, bring it down, and then go backwards over the ridge that you left, or the feather that you left, and then go forward, and then start your next roll from there, and you'll see that when I'm rolling. Filling your tray up with paint, make sure you don't have too much paint. You don't want your paint coming too far over here, because you need a bit of a space here to roll your roller in. Okay, this is a nice solid tray. It's a Unipro tray, not very dear either, so I tend to buy a lot of these. You know, the only issue is sometimes because they're brittle, they might crack on the edges there somewhere.